Now here's another interesting thing, that I go back and forth with a lot of my Muslim brothers online, and they claim that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Master Fard Muhammad is still alive. Now, how do you see that?
That fantasy, fairy tale, started with a brother, a Christian-minded mentality. Started that foolishness about 40-some years ago, 43 years.
About the time that
the messenger left.
The messenger left, right?
Yeah. Nobody should open their mouth about anything pertaining to the whereabouts of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, unless they can show and prove. Islam is mathematics, and mathematics is Islam, and can be proven in no limited time. Now you've been that fairy tale to me. I'm talking about me. It's a fairy tale, spookism. Okay, and me tell me in 43 years you can't show and prove. Give me time, place, location, and means of transportation that this took place. If you haven't done that as of now, and you can't show and prove of it now, do yourself a favor. Keep your mouth shut and stop making a fool out of yourself. Show and prove. Okay, when a brother say that, ask him to prove it.
Right, no, but see, this is why I said we go back and forth on,
But there's no back and forth. Said, brother,
prove it.
Do the respects, brother. Do the all respects, brother. Prove it. And watch him sit there looking like a goddamn fool. Anybody that come to me with that foolishness, I'm gonna ask them one thing. Prove it.
And then they go on to say, well, you're not a believer.
Who are you to judge me? I'm God. How you gonna judge God? Where you get the power to judge me? I got a right to my understanding. You got a right to your understanding. If you believe it, I respect that. I don't. And you can't prove it. If Islam is mathematics, and mathematics is Islam, it can be proven in no limit of time. And you mean to tell me you can't prove that in 43 years? You need to keep your mouth shut until you're able to prove it. Now, Farrakhan is a very wise man.
Indeed. I bet one of that.
Know what he said? He said he had a vision. See, they ain't listening. He said he had a vision. So he has out. He has a vision. He said I had a vision. Every man, you have a right to have a vision. I have a vision. You have a vision. A vision and a dream is the same thing. Until proven to be a reality. And until you prove it to be a reality, show and prove is only a vision or a dream that never took place because you can't prove it in reality. But you can hold me to that because I said it was a vision.
I see that.
I had a vision last night. I had $1 million. But I woke up this morning, I had no money. Because it was a vision.
It was a vision. It was a dream.
It's a dream. Now, you're going to have dreamers. You're going to have robots. You're going to have Negroes that program. You're going to have henpecked. And you're going to have dreamers. But they can't show and prove. All they do is make a fool out themselves. And the key for making a fool out themselves, once you accept foolishness, it's hard to go back to reality. Farrakhan can't prove that. And if he could prove that, wouldn't he have done it in 43 years?
Right. See, well, how I see it, when brothers would say that, Honorable Elijah Muhammad is alive, I can say that his teachings are alive in the minds and the hearts of people. Now, when he says that he's physically alive, that's when I went into the problem.
But here's your response. Are you saying physically alive, brother, or spiritually?
Spiritually, right.
Ask him, brother, physically or spiritually?
Right.
And if he says physical, say prove it. Like you said, I'll say to you, is he physical or spiritual? say you said physical. No, my next question, prove it.
Prove it.
Stop putting out false information. That comes from lack of understanding. Remember, you got God major, God minor, and God major. You understand? God minor believe, but they don't know because they can't show and prove. God major can show and prove. I can tell you, no.
It's not alive, not physical.
Not physical.
If Mecca did this,